So the last time we published a video was January of 2020, which is how long ago?
A long time ago if you've been homeschooling your kids.
Yeah, it is almost 2 years ago. It was January 27th and we're recording on January 3rd, so it has not been quite 2 years, and I really want to publish this before 2 years just so I could say we did another one under 2 years. But what's happened in the meantime?
Nothing, not a thing. Nothing's happened in the news, nothing has happened in politics, nothing has happened in health or science. It's just been kind of a, blah couple of years. So what have you been doing?
Wow, I didn't even think of the politics part. A lot has happened. We're not going to go into politics, sex, or religion. Well, maybe some sex.
We're not going to talk about any of that. So, the end. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Yeah, our video would not be liked by YouTube, and we'd get an NC-17 rate. Anyway, we went off on a tangent. So, yeah, we did our first one in January of 2020, and then we got hit by this pandemic, and then my father died in the middle of all this, too, so I put a crimp in our plans. But at this point, I'm just making excuses. I think we make time what we make time for, and I did not make time for this, but I want to start doing that again in 2022. So here we are, and we chose to film here because this is probably our biggest project. And I'm going to back up a second. What we want to do with this video.
How can you even qualify this as our biggest project? We've been super busy. We've done like 1,000 biggest projects. You can't say that this is the biggest project. They've all been the biggest projects.
Yeah, I think the deck and pergola have been the biggest ones, though. So what we're going to do with this video is show you what we have been doing for the past 2 years. Last time we left off, we did a bathroom remodel, and we've done a whole lot since then. So we're going to give you an overview in this, and then in future videos, we'll go into each of these projects. So project number 1 is our deck and pergola. And as I said before, I think this is probably the single biggest project on the whole house. Maybe second, the basement was a lot of work. Mindy
and the kitchen and the solar panels and the shed.
I'm talking about the single biggest project. What happened? Did a bird poop in your face, or?
Oh, shut up! It was a drip from the snow.
It's okay if you need to go clean off. Bird poop in the eyes is no fun. So we built this deck, and I'm going to show pictures of what it looks like in the summer because you can't see anything now. So here are some pictures of what it looked like when we constructed it, and here are some pictures of the final product. The single hardest part of this was curving this front piece of Trex, which you can't see, but we'll see if Mindy is cleaning this off. Okay.
Scrape it off with this piece of flooring.
Yeah,
it's the flooring that we put inside.
Yeah, we're a real professional video operation here, so this doesn't show well. I'll splice in a picture here so you can see it. But
splice in the video of us bending the Trex.
Oh yeah, we had a little spousal fight. I think this deck almost caused cessation in our marriage, aka divorce.
No, it didn't.
I don't know. We were screaming at each other. That'll be a great video for future, and it's reality too, not staged. Thank God, my kid did not stop filming. Okay, so tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, I think we should put the heat gun on it.
Okay.
If you look at it, it doesn't look all that curved.
Yeah.
And it's definitely sitting instead of flat. Carl, instead of flat, it's sitting like this. There's a tilt to it.
Okay. Well, that will go on. Do you want to take it out?
No, I don't want to take it out. Okay, but how are we going to bend it? What's sort of uniform, I guess? Like, how are you going to further bend it, I guess? Okay. No, you tell me. I'm just going to take directions from you. What do you think is wrong with my credit? Look at it. It looks very curved. Yeah, except for the deck. Doesn't have much curve to it either. I just think we got to take it out and heat it up more.
But the front of this deck, this part you can see right here, is a curved piece of Trex. And I called someone to do this, and he wanted over $2,000 to curve 30 feet of deck. And it turns out that he can't charge that much because it is a huge pain in the ass. But I figured out how to do it, and I figured out how to do it for cheap, and we'll get to that in another video. The next thing I'd like to talk about is this pergola. So the pergola was not my idea, which means
It was mine. Doesn't it look great?
it does look great. Who put this thing together?
You did.
Yeah.
That's the best part of my idea. Somebody else to do it.
Wow, there you have it. Anyway, I wanted to do shade sails.
Those
Which-
look crappy.
Oh, I think they look great. They would have been supported by poles like these. I don't know if you can see them in the backyard. There's one there and one there. We have a separate shade sail that goes in over there for a different part of our backyard. But I wanted shade sails here, which probably would have taken about a day's worth of work. Instead, we did this, which is pretty cool. How long did this take us, or me?
100 years.
It took a very long time, not quite 100 years. Probably the defining feature of this, I'm going to back up a little bit, is that the thing spans 25 feet. So in those beams on top, there are,
Center support.
there is no center support, which was Mindy's idea. I was resistant to it because it made it much more complicated, but it's a great idea because it looks much better. It kind of frames the deck. So how we did that is there are aluminum beams up top there, encased in there. So I'll get to that on another show when we do one on the pergola. But yeah, this was definitely a good addition, even if it took close to 100 years to do. Do you like the pergola?
I love the pergola.
Is it the best thing ever?
It's nice.
If we separated, if our marriage ceased to exist,
No,
who would get custody of the pergola?
I get the whole house.
Wait, can I have the dinosaur?
The one over the fireplace?
Yeah.
No, there was a gift.
How about my plastic little dinosaurs?
The little ones, yes.
Okay.
But
and
not Big Bob.
there's a dinosaur out there. You can see its butt, kind of.
You
So
can see his butt. We'll show you.
I get the plastic dinosaurs and nothing else.
You know it's gonna be on YouTube, right?
You're dancing and singing. You were a performer on a Carnival cruise ship once.
Oh, shut up.
She was.
I was not.
That's
Why do you tell lies?
It's actually how we met. You never told that story? It's okay.
Shut up.
It's a beautiful
Start
story.
the video.
You had that big thing on top of your
Oh,
head?
shut up. Start the video.
It was beautiful. It was ice skating. They had
We're
an
going
ice
to
rink
talk
on
about
there.
solar panels for the 476th time.
Okay, so this is probably my favorite project, and I think it's probably Mindy's too, right?
No.
Okay, so I've been obsessed with solar energy as a kid. I always had little toys with solar panels on them, and you could aim them towards the sun, and the car would go crazy. And I always thought it was so cool to get free energy from these free photons that are landing on a roof.
I agree with that.
Why do you hate them so much?
I
then?
don't hate. I just don't want to talk about them every single minute of the day.
Do you know what a photon is?
I couldn't give you an accurate description.
Okay. Photons are awesome. They're ejected from the sun. They take about 8 minutes to travel, I think 92 million miles. And then they land on these panels, and they cause something called the electrolytic effect, which gives us free electricity.
I like the free electricity part.
Okay, what don't you like?
You talking about them nonstop.
Anyway, we put solar panels on our home. We DIY'd it. The one thing to know about solar panels is, at least in the current state of things, if you pay someone to do it, you're going to pay a whole ton of money. These would have cost us between $30,000 and $40,000 because I did it myself. They're about under $10,000 after the 26% tax break. So we saved a ton of money. The breaking even will probably take us 9 months, and the absolute worst case, or 9 years. Did I say 9 months?
You said 9 months. I was like, wait a second. You didn't say that. You said
Yeah.
it was I thought it was 6 years.
Well, 9 years in the absolute worst case scenario, and that is just us getting free electricity because it costs about $1,000 a year. But we're selling electricity back to the grid, and I put on about double the panels I need, so our break-even period will actually be a lot sooner. These will actually allow me to do a heat pump too and get free. I'll be able to cancel our gas bill after that, so then we get free heating and air conditioning. And if we do get our Tesla, then we'll have free car fuel too. At that point, we probably won't be getting the payment back from the city. We will be using all that we produce, but gas fuel for a car costs a lot more than the electrons that will power our future electric vehicle.
Wow. Why haven't we gotten a Tesla yet? Is it because your wife won't let you do it?
Well, you said you wanted to do one more stint on the cruise ship, and then I can have one. Then I'm like, there's a pandemic. It might not be the best time to work on the cruise ship. So,
I'm going to push you into the snow.
wow, did you hear that? She just
They
threatened
didn't hear
me.
anything.
And that's on camera.
They
Okay.
didn't hear anything. I am just waiting for the day that I walk up and all the snow comes whooping down on me. Or I pull into the driveway and get out of my car and all that snow comes whooping down on me.
Why do you hate the panels so much?
I don't want to get whooped on with the snow.
So she's afraid it's going to fall off at the exact moment that she's walking under, just like that bird pooped on her below the pergola moments ago. Did you get that off?
Have you ever heard of Murphy's Law?
I would be happy if the solar panels dumped a load of snow on me.
I would too.
It'd be a gift from above.
It would be a gift if the solar panels whoop their snow on you. I just want to be there. I just want to see it.
One of the things I don't like about our home is it has a very small garage. There's nothing wrong with having a small garage. It's not the size of your garage. It's how you use your garage.
You can't use the garage because it's too small.
Yeah, that's what men with small garages say. Anyway, hopefully we're
It's a
still...
horrible joke.
It's a great joke. It's a joke that keeps giving. Anyway, because I had no place to keep our tools and bicycles after both of our ancient vehicles, I'm just thinking right now our vehicles are old. They probably don't even deserve the garage. They're like 20 years old.
Yeah, I don't know why you are they're both super old. I don't know why you want them in the garage.
Okay, so I guess building the shed was a huge waste of time. But I did build it so I could put the cars in the garage and have a place to put all my other crap. So I'm going to open this right now.
I will.
One of the things we did with this shed is to put these big French doors in here, and they open outwards, and this is so we can get big things in and out. Like I've got a table saw that seems to come in and out of here at least 5 times a week. It's not that bad, but it is frequent. Oh, and I see Mindy's going to open this. I think there we go. So there's lots of space, and we finished this up, and we didn't actually even finish it. You can see there's still painter's tape around the windows. We still have to put trim on the side and paint it, so we didn't quite finish this one up. But I did find something that Mindy has been missing, and she really, yeah, you're going to like this.
What have I been missing? Oh God, not that god awful hat.
Mindy loves these hats.
I hate these hats. Look at how nice this one is, and look at how crappy looking this one is. This one is older than dirt, and this is the one that he wears all the time. It looks gross because it's filthy and disgusting. Somebody went and bought him 3 beautiful brand new hats so he doesn't have to look like a dirt bag. And what does he do? Wears this hat all the time.
I'll bet if I had a giveaway on this podcast channel,
No one would enter.
I'm not sure what Mindy's doing there. Wow.
Kissing the dryer because I'm so pleased that it's upstairs. Did you know that it was upstairs?
I did know because I put it up here. I didn't see the video going with Mindy showing inappropriate affection for the dryer, but it's we've got the eyeballs on it. So
a big smile.
Yeah. We live in a split, maybe it's smiling because you're showing it affection. What happens when I'm not home? Do I want to know?
Go on, tell him your story.
Okay, so we live in a split level house. What is a split level house?
It's like a 2-story with a bonus side stick out.
Our house has many, many levels to it. We have 3 sets of stairs. When we moved in, the washer and dryer were in the basement. So the bedrooms are on top. If you wanted to do laundry, you have to take all your crap down many flights of stairs. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like climbing a mountain or something, right? Up and down, up and down. It's
I like how you say this like you're doing laundry.
I love doing laundry. Anyway, to make Mindy's life easier because I love my wife, we moved. I don't think we should kiss on camera. That just seems too much. Okay, we'll censor that out. Anyway, because I love Mindy, I moved the washer and dryer up to the 2nd floor. So the next question you should ask is, what was here in this space? Because obviously I had to take something away to put this in here.
Closet space.
Yeah, we lost.
Master bedroom closet space.
We did lose some closet space. And
Some?
For me, this works out okay because I've got like 30 pairs of underwear, 30 pairs of socks, some crappy t-shirts.
7,000 t-shirts.
Yeah, and some of these caps that Mindy loves so much. So I could fit all my stuff in probably, I don't know, a 3x3 box. Mindy has a bit more clothes than me. That's fine. Anyway, we are redoing our master bath, but that will be another video because we haven't actually started that yet, except for taking your closet space away.
Yeah. If you watched episode 262 of the Bigger Pockets Money podcast, where Carl and I talked about our finances and just how much we spent in 2021, you would recognize this set because we haven't really changed it except for the addition of the Nugs box. So if we move that, you will see, Bob and Charlie aren't here. Spendosaurus and Frugalsaurus aren't here. Normally we have even more dinosaurs in our house. There's a starman waiting. I don't know.
Did you sing that song on the cruise ship too? I think you did. You had like a Bowie interlude, right? I'll bet you look awesome with that silver makeup on and.
I'm done with you.
Glitter.
Anyway, this is the first of 4 sections of our basement. It's not actually that big of a basement. We're just super awesome at designing the basement. And when I say we, I mean he, because he actually designed this basement, although we did talk about it. And we went through several iterations. We were going to have the kitchen up here, and then we decided to put the kitchenette back there. This is the TV space. We have our video filming area here. Oh, should we talk about just one question?
Sure.
We will be filming a lot of things here. We're going to be doing monthly updates for the Bigger Pockets Money podcast about our finances as part of an entire year's worth of tracking our spending publicly. You can follow along with our spending at biggerpockets.com/Mindy's budget. We're also going to be releasing a new podcast with just me and Carl answering one question every time we talk. So again, we will be recording here because it's super convenient.
We split the basement into 3 distinct parts, and they're called veg out, hangout, and workout. This is the veg out part. So this is where we have a TV.
You're standing in front of it.
Yeah, the TV. And we've got a nice stereo set up here. This basement is not quite finished. We will eventually put these nice speakers up in these holes in the wall after we finish trimming them out.
This section is the hangout section. It is our refrigerator from upstairs. You will see why we needed the refrigerator down here in a moment. We have a small kitchenette. There is a sink and what are you doing?
Nothing.
And a dishwasher over here. Oh, a dinosaur, thank goodness. There's a dishwasher over here so we don't have to take the dishes up and downstairs because we are divas. And also a big pantry cabinet and what home is complete without dinosaur signs? Not ours.
Nope, this looks pretty fancy. Hopefully it looks fancy, but we sourced the dishwasher from Craigslist. The cabinets are from IKEA, so they're pretty cheap. You have to put them together, which is slightly painful. That's a topic for another video. And the butcher block countertop we sourced from a local Floor and Decor, a local tile and flooring place who also sells countertops.
That's not local, that's everywhere.
Oh, okay. Everywhere. Go to the Floor and Decor. And finally, we have our workout area. It is not huge, but just like the shed, it is not the size of your apparatus. It is how you use your apparatus. That's what people with small apparati. Is that the plural of apparatus? Apparati?
Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is our workout area. You can get a lot done here. We've got a little rowing machine from Amazon that we bought in the middle of the pandemic, but we're still using it. Kettlebells, push-up bars, pull-up bars.
Assorted weights.
You can get a pretty good workout in here. Tricep pushdowns, it's epic. So Mindy is going now to,
The clean out section.
she calls the clean out section, which I guess is her term for
Well,
bathroom.
veg out, hang out, work out, clean out.
Clean out, I guess that's
It's gotta
right.
hang. It's gotta flow.
Yeah. So one cool thing about this is there is a pocket door here, which was a pretty big technical challenge. Here in Colorado, you have to hang your walls, which means the walls actually do not touch the floor, and that's because the soil can move and the slab can move up and down. So getting this in here was a huge pain. I will have a video about that, but it works out well. We've got another door right here that you probably can't see, so this makes it so there's not doors clanging into each other. Let's turn on the light in here.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
We have a shower over here that you can't see. We have a vanity that will be here somewhere. There's a toilet someplace else. There's just nothing to see right now.
So we had a problem in our kitchen, and the problem was our kitchen wasn't big enough. So what we decided to do was make it bigger. Our kitchen is actually on the other side of this wall. And this wall used to end right here. So this part that you see over here is brand new. So what we did is we pushed the wall out, and we'll show you exactly why we did that in a second. But the thought I had is we could push the wall out, but then there's going to be some stupid empty space on top of that. What do we do with that? So we decided to build a loft for our children. Can you say yes?
I suggested it.
Apparently Mindy suggested it.
What do you mean apparently? I said, why don't we build a loft up there? And you're like, that's a good idea. You don't remember this conversation? Really? You don't remember this conversation?
No.
Say hi, baby doll.
Hi.
Can you see the camera?
Yes.
Do you like it up there?
I can't believe you don't remember this conversation.
Okay. Anyway, let's take the camera around to the kitchen and show what the purpose of this wall is. Going to walk to the kitchen. Say hi one more time.
I just said hi.
Okay. And we're going to go this way through the dining room.
I can't believe you don't remember me saying
And the kitchen wall. Show them where the kitchen wall used to end.
right here.
Yeah, so the kitchen wall used to end right there, and what you see up there, wave high.
And it ended right there, and then the refrigerator stuck out in front of that. It actually came out farther than this wall. I remember we had a different refrigerator, the one downstairs in the basement that we already showed you. It stuck out farther than this, and the handle would open out like this. That is important to note because we wanted an island here, and the refrigerator came to here, which would make it, you would have to kind of go like this if we wanted the island, which is not very user-friendly. So Carl cut a hole in the wall, pushed it back, drywalled it on the back side. We got a new refrigerator that is called counter depth, which is, how deep is that? Like 24 inches or something?
Yes, about 24 inches.
It's a smaller refrigerator. This thing holds nothing. So make sure that if you're considering getting a counter depth refrigerator, make sure that you can actually live with the amount of space that's in there, which is pretty much nothing. But we got the counter depth refrigerator and then pushed it back even further. And now we have all this space to walk between our new island and our refrigerator, and still enough space to walk between our new island and where the old cabinets were as well.
So before we go on, let's show the audience what the kitchen looks like from above. So now I am standing on our upper hallway landing, and you can see the kitchen in all its glory.
Oh, are you showing that the recycle bin's all gross?
This is real.
Yeah, this is real gross.
Okay, anyway, let's go back down here and you can explain the rest of the kitchen.
This is my kitchen.
So we have not put the backsplash on yet, but our tiles are right there.
That is important to note. That ugly blue is not our backsplash. That is, what is that, cement board?
It is a waterproof version of drywall.
Yeah, so it is not the way that this is going to look in real life. These beautiful tiles, come on, get close. These beautiful tiles are going to be, I don't know how they're going to be set up. Don't get so close to me, you big weirdo. These tiles are going to go where that ugly blue is. And we got enough in case we want to do this wall too, which I think might be fun, putting these up like this. Ooh, did I show you my super awesome soda stream? So if you are familiar with the Frugal Woods website, you will know that the Frugal Woods drink a lot of bubble water, and so do I. And we got a soda stream because it's cheaper than buying the bubble water at the store. And then they said, hey, instead of using these soda stream canisters, we go to the propane department, the propane supply people, and they sell us a big canister. So I have a big canister behind this wall. There's a little hole in the wall that Carl put in there. And he set this all up for me. So now I have, anytime I wanted, bubble water.
And let's talk about the last part of this.
That's the most important thing.
Speak for yourself. So this part over here is unfinished, and my tools are
This part
still.
looks great. This is the pre-booth. We are going to take similar cabinets from IKEA and set them up so that there is some storage space underneath here. About approximately this L-shaped space that doesn't have any flooring is going to have cabinets sitting on top of it, and then countertops, seats. The butcher block countertops, similar to what we have downstairs in the basement, are going to go up here, and we're going to stain them a lovely color that matches our stairs, showing the stairs. That also matches the outside, because when Carl did the math to see how much stain he needed for the pergola, the stain math said you need almost 4 gallons. He was like, "Oh, just get a 5-gallon bucket." And then we use like this much out of the stain bucket. So we have a ton of this stain, so it's going everywhere. But I digress. We're going to put a beautiful little booth here with a table here. So we have an eat-in kitchen, and we have a dining room over there, which is a big mess, so don't look at it. And we have this beautiful, way more spacious than it used to be, kitchen. More functional because that stupid refrigerator doesn't stick out all the way into the middle of the kitchen. And we had this, the dishwasher was on that side of the sink. We had this weird little peninsula here, and it only came out to here, and nothing fit anywhere. So I am much more happy. And I have a pot rack.
Yeah, and this nook will be L-shaped, and it will have access on both the right side over here and this side over here. I didn't want to design it so the first person in is stuck in there. That would have been bad, like parking at a Chicago Cubs game. And last but not least, how could we forget the Triceratops?
Winston. Winston was a gift for me from my lovely husband for Christmas 2020.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
it has been a long time. He came all the way here from China. He came over on a boat. It took him forever, and he is very large.
Most people in Colorado have a ram or some kind of elk skull over their fireplace.
Moose, deer, but we're not those kind of people. We are dinosaur people, so we have a dinosaur head.